All right, US President Donald Trump has issued a stern warning to Israel, urging it to halt any further attacks on Iran just hours after announcing a ceasefire between the two sides. Trump also said that he was really unhappy with Israel's actions and not happy with Iran either. He accused both countries of violating the truce but directed his frustration mainly at Israel, saying it had struck the Tehran moments after the agreement came into effect. He also declared that Iran's nuclear infrastructure had been destroyed, vowing that Tehran would never be allowed to rebuild its nuclear program. And according to reports, Trump also called Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, urging him not to attack Iran following the ceasefire announcement. However, Netanyahu is said to have responded by saying that he could not cancel the strike entirely, insisting that some response was necessary to Iran's ceasefire violation. Iran, however, denied launching any missiles before the ceasefire and claimed Israel continued strikes for over an hour after the agreement began. Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, confirmed he ordered the strikes, calling Iran's actions a blatant violation of the deal. Several leaders urged restraint and dialogue in order to avoid further escalation in an already volatile situation. The Qatari Prime Minister called for de-escalation in the region, urging Iran to maintain cooperation with Gulf states while condemning the recent Iranian attack on the airbase in Qatar as unacceptable. He confirmed that the Qatari Emir received a call from the Iranian president, who expressed regret over targeting the base. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan also called for an immediate end to Israeli aggression, urging global powers to step in and help de-escalate growing tensions between Israel and Iran. All right, Nina Aslama, India's foreign policy expert, is joining us from the Reichman University. Appreciate you being here with us, Nina. What do you make of this ceasefire? Well, first of all, there was immense confusion that despite Donald Trump putting out that post on X, the missiles continue to rain from either side. Now there seems to be a cessation of hostilities, but the world at large is asking for how long?
Thank you for having me, sir. So first of all, Iran violated the ceasefire that was agreed upon all sides less than 4 hours after it came into effect. And I can tell you that in Israel, we're still on high alert. The instructions of the Armed Front Command remain the same. We are still instructed to remain near shelters in any kind of a possible attack that will come from Iran. So as I mentioned, just 4 hours following the ceasefire, Iran launched ballistic missiles to Israel's territory, and Israel could not remain silent about it and decided to retaliate accordingly.
Well, what do you think happens now? Iran and its nuclear aspirations and ambitions have been thwarted by these attacks. Do you think Iran will get into a mode where they would want to reinitiate their nuclear ambitions, or do you think, with this kind of an aggression being shown by the Americans, it's a thing of the past?
So Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the two main goals of the current conflict were achieved. Nuclear facilities were destroyed, and ballistic missile capabilities also were weakened very much. But we know that Iran is capable of launching other attacks. Now, it is too soon to foresee whether Iran will continue to develop its nuclear capabilities. But I can tell you that Israel and other allies are monitoring very closely all kinds of developments that can unfold following this current conflict.
Nina, appreciate you joining us. Thank you. All right, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is confident that the US will impose tougher sanctions